August is finally here, and you know what that means. It's time to start preparing for our fantasy football drafts. So what does a rookie running back, two backup running backs, a running back coming back from a devastating knee injury, and a running back who didn't start until late in the year last year have in common? Those are 5 running backs that I plan on targeting to the mid to late rounds in my draft. Now, Patrick, Joe, if you guys are watching this or in my fantasy football league, do me a favor, stop watching now. These secrets are for everybody else, not you guys. So just pull the plug on it now. And let's just dive right into it, and let's check out the 5 running backs that I'm targeting in the mid to late round.
Another 6 offensive linemen set for the Browns.
Cho looking for the first down. Sweeping to the right. He's going to get it. Breaking tackles it up the sideline. 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Now, I know Nick Chubb had a devastating knee injury, and we don't know when his time frame is of coming back. However, I mean, he's going in like round 8, 9, 10. And by then you should have your running backs already established. So this is more of a running back where you can just stash him and just wait patiently. For me, it's all about patience when it comes to these running backs that I'm targeting. I am not looking to start them immediately for the most part, other than maybe 2 of these players, but it's me just playing chess, really, just being very patient. And I think Nick Chubb is going to be well worth the wait if I have my running backs drafted who I feel comfortable starting until he comes back.
Browning dumps it off underneath. He's got Chase Brown. He's the speedster. He's got daylight inside the 30. One man to beat. Oh, he makes a move into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals.
Tennessee's in business. Trying to retake the lead. Little end around action. Spears into some open daylight. Spears inside the 5, and he's in. Touchdown.
I get it, both of these guys are backups. They're not starters, but like I said, the key is patience. If you already have your other running backs established, you drafted well in, say, rounds 1 through 6, and you have at least 1 good running back, maybe 2, and you can just stash Spears or Brown, then you never know, injuries do happen, or, running backs can be ineffective. Moss could end up struggling, Pollard could end up struggling, and that's where Spears and Brown could, swoop in, look more explosive, and I mean, we've seen that happen before, so you never really know. And those are just 2 players that I really think will thrive if they get the opportunity to start.
Ewers back at the controls. He will roll and spin and throw it for Jonathan Brooks, and a sophomore tailback is gone.
Now, I know Brooks is a rookie, but the Panthers didn't draft him that high just to have him sit on the bench. So I'm thinking he's going to go round 8, round 9, which is great. You get a starting running back, mid-rounds. I mean, what more could you want? I mean, normally people are trying to get their starting running back rounds 1 through 5, 1 through 6 possibly. And if you could get Brooks just to fall in your lap, round 8, round 9, or at least in my case, if I see him there, sweet, I'll take him. I don't mind having a starting running back that's a rookie, taking him that late in the draft.
If you can somehow get there. There's a 2nd and 4, and the Raiders have a new set of downs and a whole lot more as White rips up the big run.
Zamir White, last year he won me my fantasy football championship. And it was because I was patient. I played the waiver wire game during the championship rounds, or the playoff rounds, I should say, and he paid off huge for me. Now, he's projected to go like in the 6th, 7th round. I'm not going to take that chance because I don't think the Raiders have another running back who's going to challenge him for carries. So I would roll the dice and get maybe round 4, maybe early round 5. And the reason why I'm going to do that is because A, I think he's going to be top 5 running back because, like I said, no one else is going to compete with him for carries. And B, I have a buddy who's a Raiders fan, and I know that he's going to be targeting him in those same rounds. round 6, so I had to jump on him early, but I think it's well worth it. If I get him in round 4, I'm not going to sweat it because I really feel like he's going to be a top 5 running back that you can get in the 4th round. I know I said that these were running backs that I was targeting to the mid to late rounds, and I know I said Zamir White, I might get him in round 4, around 5, but that's because in my situation, I might have to jump the gun. However, I mean, he should be there in round 6, possibly round 7. So just take what I'm doing with a grain of salt, my game plan, because that's just what I'm planning on doing. But those are the 5 running backs that I'm targeting in the mid to late rounds. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what running backs you guys want to target. Let me know if there's running backs that I'm targeting that you guys think I'm just wasting my time. I'd love to hear from you guys. I appreciate it. And in a few months, we'll find out whether the running backs that I was targeting in the mid to late rounds panned out for me or whether it was a complete disaster. And if you take my advice and it did not work out for you, I apologize in advance. However, if you take my advice and it does pan out for you, you're welcome.